Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot Warped. Crash Bandicoot Warped! Wow! Alright. I have to kind of amp up the energy because, you know, I don't know. I'd like to say, like, I don't want to say I'm not feeling this game, but, like, I'm a little confused about what I'm going to do next, so. Yeah, this is as good as anything else. See, that's the thing, is that, like, usually with games I have, like, kind of, especially, like, with RPGs, like, with Dragon Quest, like, I know what the next thing I'm gonna do, and stuff like that. And, like, Crash Bandicoot, I kind of just left it open. Like, maybe I should have done the levels in order, but, so we'll do this. I'm bad at these racing levels. I have come to realize, like, I'm not good at them. At all. Like, not even a little. Like, the controls are bad. And I realized this when I realized that there's probably a button that allows you to brake. And I don't know what it is. Which is why stuff like this happens. Because I don't know where the brake is. I should maybe figure that out. Alright. I also recently have been watching some pretty amazing runs of some of these levels by a YouTuber named Garland the Great. This came up recently in one of the video comments. And he's amazing. He's like an all-platinum runner for these games and like one of those people who's like obsessed with developer times and things like that. He's amazing. He's great. He only seems to do Crash Bandicoot games and Final Fantasy VII. And he's done amazing. Ah, jeez. Well, that's gonna kill my chance of getting a relic. But I mean, if you want to see some amazing Crash Bandicoot stuff, this is the guy. So, but I've learned some stuff. Like, I learned some kind of crazy stuff. Like, you go faster when you're doing a wheelie in these races, which I can't keep the wheelies going very long anyway. So, but yeah, like keeping this wheelie going. Huge part of the strategy. I wouldn't have thought that. I don't know. I just assumed that, like, I mean, I guess I associated that with like the boost areas, but I didn't think about the fact that he was up on one wheel. Oh, we did get the relic. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't be able to fall down a pit and still get the relic. But I'll take it, because I'm not a big fan. And that's the problem, like, I never really worked on technique on these levels very much, because, like, they're so kind of just, eh. You know? Straight, they're a race. You start at one point, go to the, I mean, I guess all the time trials are a race, essentially, but I don't know. It's just, like, which is funny, because, like, a while ago I was talking about how much I was playing Nitro Kart and how cool Nitro Kart was, and it's just, like, that whole game is just racing, so whatever. We're at 54%. Can you believe that? Like, we're at 54% of this game? It's pretty crazy. Alright, we have 9 relics. We need one more relic to unlock our next kind of hidden level. So, good to know. Good to know. That next hidden level is going to be a little more important than previous ones, so. Alright. That was a horrible disaster. So, yeesh. All right. Okay. That's going in. Oh my God, that has to be the quickest failure in the history of video games. Oh my God. When we play that back, that's gonna be like we'll be able to know exactly how long it took me to fail. Fantastic. What an age we live in. Oh my God. Oh. So, we're doing tons better than our last attempt. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, I can't believe that. It's so ridiculous. I was getting pretty tense about stuff too. Like, that's gonna... Whew. That is probably the biggest waste of time in the world. I'm sure that there's a faster way to do that, and like, I probably waste more time than I gain, but I just wanted the Aku Aku there. Alright. By the way, you can skid on this oil. It makes you go like way faster. I know everybody's like, duh, we knew that. Anybody who's done a time trial in this game probably knew that, and I didn't. Okay. Aw. If we can hit that earlier guy, we... Take that, monkeys. One of the things I do like about the time trials in this game are the fact that I didn't have to do that. That was the end of the level. Oh, we got a gold time. Awesome. Look at that. 13 seconds better than my best time. That's fantastic. I love it. Whew. In 13 seconds, I could do that death thing I did, like, last run. I could do that, like, 12 times. I don't know if it was that short, but... It looked like it was under 2 seconds. It was so fast, I couldn't even, like, really notice. Or keep track. Alright. Oh yeah, that was our 10th relic. So we can go get one of the special gems, like the colored gems. Not special gems, one of the colored gems. Because level 27 is actually just an alternate entrance to Hang 'em High. So we can just like go in there and get like the yellow gem. How great is that? It's pretty great, Vertical Sandwich. Yeah, see, I thought you'd say that. Alright. Take that, Nitro's trying to stop me from doing things I was doing. Oh, we could probably shoot these guys from here. Oh, come on. Well, we got one of them. Yeah, if you get one, that means you can get the other one, right? I think. Although, just because I think it doesn't make it true. Ha! Take that, magic carpet guy. A lot of layers of nitro boxes here. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, cool. We better be almost done, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do that again. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, it drops us in pretty close to the end of the level, too. That's awesome. Everything's awesome, says Vertical Sandwich. Everything. Alright, I kind of have no idea where we are with time and kind of what we're doing after, like, the series of failures in Sphynxinator. So, oh, we came out back down here. That's awesome. And I had a really short video, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going until I'm pretty sure I have enough stuff to just cram together a reasonably long video for you. Because I felt bad about an 8-minute video. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could stretch it out by just keep standing on these buttons, not knowing what I want to do. Anyway. There's got to be something over here. There's something I feel like doing. I know you're just like, we're not here to see what you feel like doing. We're here to see you do things you need to do. Or does that make sense? We'll go into tomb time. There's 2 gems we can get out of tomb time, so I'm not exactly sure where a second gem is in tomb time, but I've got a decent idea. I think I know. I think that branch pathway, I think actually you can just go directly into it. That's my theory. I'm sorry, I got this level confused with the one where you have to run backwards. Is that Sphynxinator? I don't even remember. I don't remember. I have no idea what we're doing. Another thing I learned from Garland the Great is that you just spin through those stupid crocodiles or alligators or whatever they are. You just spin right through them. Like, hadn't occurred to me to even try. I know, you're just like, you said you 100%ed this game, and I did. However, the the requirements for 100%ing this game are pretty loose. You know, the time trials do not have to be fantastic in most of the levels. You don't have to, I mean, you can really take your time and get, so I'm not great at this game. You know, I'm persistent. I'm persistent. That's what I have going for me. Also, that works with women. There are very few women, like, you know, there are millions of women in the world who will say no to you, but there are not a lot of women who will say no to you like 120 times. I completely just made that up, by the way. I've never, there was one girl in my life once who I asked out multiple times. But that's a whole nother story, and a story I'm not going to tell you. It had a lot to do with my drinking, I think. Definitely that was a good reason why she didn't want to date me, I think. Why she would say no. And you could shoot these, by the way, you could shoot these, like, monkey things here, too. I hate these monkeys, and, like, you could shoot them. So shoot them. Because, you know, shooting things you hate, it's the American way. For those of you who aren't Americans, I don't know what to tell you. It's also the way for whatever country you're in. So, yeah. Like, yeah, see, it shows a gem over there, right? Jeez, don't jump down the pit. Oh, we got, like, double super invincibility. That should make every box in the level explode if you get an Aku Aku when you're running around with 3 Aku Akus. It is kind of nice for them to set you up for this, though. In, like, this branch path. Like, some game designer, like, made all these obstacles in here just, like, so some other game designer could, like, just add Aku Aku boxes and be like, so much for your obstacles. So, yeah, and you know what, and in retrospect, like, when I was drinking, I wouldn't have wanted to date me either. I mean, I'm a guy, so I'm not into that, but... Alright. Anyway. Curiouser and curiouser. So this will drop us off, I assume late in the level, that it's this thing right at the end where... So since there were boxes in there, to get all the boxes in this level, are we going to have to backtrack? To hell with that, I'm not doing that right now. I'll do that later. You can watch me repeat that section. It'll give us more time together with this game. Alright. So, there we go. There we go. Okay. So there's one more for tomb time. This is gonna get really rough for me, by the way. In case you don't know how this works, like the first 80% of a game like this is easy. Because you do the stuff you're most comfortable with. And then the 15% after that is slightly rough. You know, your efficiency drops way down, things like that. The last 5% is murder. It's murder. It's recording a half an hour worth of tries to get, you know. So you'll notice more edits and things like that. I'm not doing any of these water levels for a while anyway. Ugh. Well, that didn't work. Alright, there's got to be something we can do here. I want to do double header again. Like, not for any special reason. I want to do it again and get stuff. Bye Blimps. You know what? I think we can do Bye Blimps. Like, I think we can box run it. I'm not really all that worried about it. I'm worried about the Mad Bomber one. That one's the one that's going to be rough for me. Just because I don't know, it's hard. It's harder for me to keep those guys out of, you know, to keep those guys from, like, destroying me and stuff. I assume that the clock goes away when you destroy when you shoot the first blimp. Like, I mean, from a game design standpoint, that's the only thing that makes sense. Is that you would eliminate, you know, because you can't let people, like, damage all the blimps and then, you know, get the clock. Although there will be a level that I'm interested to see. It apparently it's cheatable. The time trial is cheatable. Like extremely cheatable. And so I'm interested to see and talk about that, but we've got to wait a long time for that, so. I mean, there's a lot of cheats for time trials. Don't get me wrong, like. But this one is due to design. You know, it's not. Although I think you might be able to argue that about the race levels. That, like, the fact that you can let the cars finish and then pick up the clock is a design flaw. But, okay, so we have one blimp left. And there we go. See, that wasn't even a problem for us. Well, like, it was basically like a walk in the park. No, it was nothing like a walk in the park. What are you talking about, you crazy man?